I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a career and leadership coach. I also host Job Search TV on YouTube and on Amazon and on Roku, as well as No BS Job Search Advice Radio on so many different podcast places. And when I interview people for my shows, I do work. So, for example, for one guest, I've got a workbook and his new book to go through. And I started to review the book. And just so you know, the book is called Launch Your Career. Now, a lot of this is geared toward beginners, but there's plenty of material for experienced people. And I'll just simply say, you've got stuff to learn and you've got to do better. And this video is talked about why recommendations are so important. And I'll just simply say there's a quote in the workbook that I've gotten to. A study of over 60,000 applications found that candidates who get a referral from a current employee are 12 times more likely to be hired than applicants who only apply online. Did you catch that one? 12 times more likely to get hired than if they just applied online. Thus, how do you meet people? How do you get to connect with them? Well, some people call it informational interviews. It's been rebranded into career conversations as a term. However you want to refer to it, you've got to start meeting with people who work for organizations that you want to work for. And thus, what do you hope to get out of these conversations? Answer, you want to start building a relationship as well as recommendations. And you have to clearly ask for what you want. Every career conversation, every informational interview, you should ask the person to connect you with anyone they know who could be helpful to you. You want to be talking with them about what it's like working for the firm, what it's like working in this kind of career, depending upon your seniority level, whether you're just changing jobs or changing careers. Remember, you got to be specific. And thus, if you want, and this is coming out of the workbook, I'm just reading it to you. If I want to learn more about this type of job, industry, organization, topic, who are the two people in your network that I should connect with for a conversation like this? In addition to exploring options around your network, here are 4 ways to add, to get a formal interview. And you can ask this whether you're looking for a job or an internship. Catch this one. What qualities or characteristics you and the organization look for in an ideal intern, recent grad, new hire? Can I take a minute to tell you a little bit more about myself? And if they say yes, keep your answer to, the book says 2 minutes. I'm going to say a minute and a half because I don't think people listen any longer than that. And if you can make it a minute 15 and evoke questions from them, that's a home run. And I'm going to go one level deeper. If you can make the story emotional in some way, as though you're the star of a movie and the star of a TV show, and how you got to this point where you're interested in doing this kind of work or working for this firm, that's best of all. Question number 3, do you think I'm someone who could be a good fit at this organization? If so, if not, why not? And thus you learn more about what you want, what you need to rectify in order to be a fit. Who do you recommend I speak with? What do you suggest as next steps? These are 4 easy questions to ask as part of the interview. And I have to say, informational interview that can lead to a real interview. Also want to say, don't forget that recommendations quote. 12 times more likely to get hired if you're recommended by someone internally. I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you found this helpful. There's a lot more on my website, thebiggamehunter.us. Go there, go exploring. There's going to be a lot there to help you. In addition, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, you can schedule time for a free discovery call, schedule time for coaching. I'd love to help. Connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you saw this because I like knowing I'm helping some folks. Also want to tell you, subscribe to No BS Job Search Advice Radio. And you can also follow me on YouTube at jobsearchtv.com, Amazon, jobsearchtv.com, Roku, jobsearchtv.com. I've got a lot of material that can be of help to you. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great. Take care.